Okay, good morning. It's 22 after midnight here in, it's not sunny California, but it's California right now. Anyway, I wanted to make a recap on the True2Life detox products that I've been using. Okay, and as of today, I am on day 5. Even though day 1 was a goof up day, it's 3 of us that's actually doing the detox. Terry and Yvette and myself. It was funny. I was about to call Yvette and tell her, you know what, I think we better start Tuesday. Even that was the date that we had planned on the 9th, but I thought maybe we'd just start on Monday. And she had already eaten, she forgotten ate, and I had drove into Baker's to get my vegetarian taco. So I said, yeah, funny, we both goofed, but anyway, it was early enough in the day, so we drank the tea. Actually, doggone it, I meant to bring that in here, the detox tea, which is a senna-based laxative. And so that got us started. And then on Tuesday, we actually started with the product itself. And this is, okay, Liver Pure. Okay. Okay, the first step is you take an enzyme. Shucks, I'll get used to this backwards here. True enzyme. Okay. And that's just a capsule. And if you want, I can send you the video of the creator of the product, and he can tell you how it works metabolically and digestively. If there's food on the stomach, it's going to break that down. And if it is on an empty stomach, then it's going to search out in the body also to break down the toxins that are there. So this is what you make up in 24 ounces of water. This is the liver prep, just like it says, it's preparing. And I found this little cute pitcher with a spout at, I believe it was at a 99-cent store or a Dollar Tree store. So it was just perfect. I drank half of it because I had started having the bowel movement, so I didn't need to drink it all, but I think I will drink it anyway. So that was how that, I need to have it on the stand or something so you can see it. But the liver prep goes in there with 24 ounces of water. Okay, here we go. So, and on that day, day 1, there's no more food after 2 p.m. Okay? And then at 6 o'clock, you drink 6 ounces of the liver prep that you've made up ahead of time. And then at 8 o'clock, you drink another 6 ounces. And then at 10 o'clock, you drink your liver clean. Okay, and this is a sapphire oil, and it has lemon juice that you can mix in with it. And I actually did mix this together, not totally, I still have some lemon juice left. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be with the straw. My first time I ever did this was back in the 80s, and I drank it just like I would any other drink, and boy, I tell you, you're just not used to drinking oil. So the straw did bypass the taste buds, and I was able to drink it, and every now and then I get a little taste of the lemon juice, so that helped me drink it down. I only left 15 cc's or 15 mLs, which is a half an ounce. I didn't drink the whole 4. I didn't drink the whole 4 the first time either. Actually, I drank less than Um, it was probably a good 3 ounces or 2.5 ounces, and it worked before. But this is what you drink at 10 o'clock on your day one, and you go to bed, sleep on your right side, okay? And it's right side because you're following the contour of the intestines. It's going through the liver, the bile duct, it's doing everything it's normally supposed to do. You're just helping it do that by not standing up vertically and not having any activity. It's just taking its time, and peristalsis is working its way to exit. Yeah, the villi are always, look, just like my finger here. That's how they move in the intestines. So it's moving always towards an exit. And if you like, you can use a real lemon. I did squeeze some juice just to have something real. I don't know how real this real lemon juice is, but it came in the pack and I drank it. I used it. So with that, on day 2, there's no food on that day at all, and you're going to finish 6 ounces of your drink again. Okay, and it said take a walk 2 hours after taking your liver prep. I think these are typos here. Yeah, they push W instead of a T for taking. It says waking, but you take your capsule first thing in the morning, and then you take your liver prep 6 ounces, and then 2 hours later you take your liver prep again. Now if you've had 3 to 5 bowel movements, you don't need to finish the rest of it. But again, and it is tangy, bitter. It actually tastes like apple cider vinegar. That's what it reminded me of. So you can have a lunch. It says, around lunchtime you have a shake. That's what it is. Well, I missed it all because I didn't feel really hungry, and then in the evening you mix one of these liver cleanse sticks. Okay, got that? And all this is fruit. Pomegranate, goji I saw in here, strawberry powder, raspberry, green coffee bean, cranberries, apple fiber, yellow dock, alfalfa, so it has a little alkalining effect, grapeseed extract, guarana. I'm not trying to lose weight, so I may eat something a little bit heavier than a clean meal. Well, it'll still be clean, but it just won't be what we have described here, and I'll show you that too. And you can put this in like 16 ounces of water. 18 is what Dr. Ariaza said on his video. However, I don't drink that much water, so I just don't. But 16 ounces, 12 ounces I'll do. I'm not going over too much. I know there are people that drink water all day, but I just don't do it. Okay, so we are up to day 3, and on day 3 you have your enzyme in the morning, and then it's supposed to be twice a day, but you have your enzyme in the morning first thing on an empty stomach, and then you have a breakfast, which will be your shake, and then a light lunch between 400 and 600 calories. Then dinner is a shake. Okay, and somewhere in between there you have taken your second enzyme, and again that enzyme is going to break down the foods if there's food to digest, and if it's not, then it's going to clean out the system. And it said jump rope on that day. Well, that didn't happen. Again, I'm not trying to lose weight, but I can understand the activity will increase your your circulation, which means that your filtering system and urination and more bowel movements, if there's anything left, will increase. So you're just getting rid of toxins a lot faster as opposed to holding on to it. I can't imagine, before I even got with the company, um, you know, you should have a bowel movement every day because you eat every day. You should not want to hold on to um, decrepit, molded, um, fermented foods, that's just sitting there rotting in your intestines. But there's people that want to hold on to their um, poop. That's not what I almost said. And I just don't get that. My goodness, let something go. Okay, now day 4 is, because I went dancing on Tuesday night, so I didn't want to take anything that was going to cause me to go to the bathroom in between my dancing. So I'm a day behind, actually. So I took my liver prep, no, not the prep, the clean, the oil, on Tuesday night when I came home. So no, that's not right, because I took it on Wednesday. So I didn't take it on the second day, but I took it Wednesday, and so it worked overnight. So this morning, or yesterday morning, that's when I passed those stones. So again, on the third day, we're going to have the enzyme. We're going to have a shake for breakfast. We're going to have the 400 to 600 calories, and we're going to have a shake for dinner. And again, somewhere in between that, you take the second enzyme, and then you jump a little rope or have a little activity, whether it be walking, running with the dogs, or something, but you just need to move. Okay, so day 4, same thing, enzyme in the morning, and you can have a meal. No, enzyme. And then your breakfast will be another shake and a light lunch. Again, same 400 to 600 calories. And dinner, another shake, and jump rope. Okay, so we are now up to the 5th day. And that's going to be enzyme in the morning and another one with another meal. And that's breakfast is a shake, lunch, light lunch, and dinner and jump rope, somewhere along that line too. So that is day 5. And let me read to you some of the options to eat. Okay. Now, its suggested foods are 6 ounces of a lean protein, no beef. Okay. 2 cups of green salad, which is nice. 2 cups of a leafy green spinach, microgreens, lettuce, or the lettuce spring mix, or kale. 1 cucumber, 4 stalks of celery, 1 cup of brown rice, 1 cup of berries, or 1 hard-boiled egg, a cup of broccoli, green beans, green sprouts or asparagus, lemon, oils, vinegar dressings, no creams or ketchups, okay? You can have 6 raw almonds, walnuts, or cashews, unsalted, darn it, and then a green apple. That's acceptable too. Okay, your non-fat foods are just fruits, natural oatmeal, brown rice, and veggies. Okay. Now, let's see, what else do we have here? Meal ideas. You can enjoy a delicious stir-fried with lean chicken, cabbage, bean sprouts, and celery. That sounds pretty good. So in other words, they're kind of mixing the can-do foods. And so you won't have to struggle. Some people can eat things separate. Some need to have everything mixed together. But right here, they're giving you an option. You can steam your meal or use 1 tablespoon of olive oil or grape oil. Okay. Now, if you are losing weight, you should do a before and after, of course, and then save your measurements. Now, I don't know how this is going to turn out, but now, oh, there we go. We're getting there. Okay, so you can see where the measurements on day 1 for the neck, upper arm, upper right arm, upper left arm, the chest, the diaphragm area, the waist, abdominal, the buttocks, the upper left thigh, upper right thigh, the calves, the left and right calf, and on down. Okay, left knee, right knee, and then your total inches that you lost, and your total, what is that? Inches. Yeah, total inches lost and weight loss. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, now when you are on the True Cleanse days, it says those days when you are not consuming any food, you may snack every 3 hours. Well, that's neat. On one of the following: a cucumber, 2 stalks of celery, the 6 almonds, or a half cup of spinach, or green apple sounds good. Thinly sliced, and your thin may not be my thin, and that's throughout the day. So, okay, it's not too bad. It's doable. It's actually doable. Today I had soup, vegetable soup, and then I just basically drank the broth. I didn't do too much of the veggies that was in there because I didn't want to stimulate the bowel movement while I was out seeing my patients, because I thought I only had 1 patient or 2. Ended up I was supposed to see 4. So the worst thing you can do is have to go to the bathroom at a patient's house, so I did not take part in a whole lot of eating today. I just went to Palm Springs and came back. Okay, so liver prep is first. Get your drink together with your lemon. No, lemon goes there. This is 24 ounces of water. Then the next day, you get your liver clean and your lemon juice. And if you can deal with it, it's much better with a straw. And then you can chase it with the lemon. And then every day, upon waking, 1 capsule. And then throughout the day, somewhere you add another one. And then when it wants the liver cleanse, then you can drink this throughout the day too. And it's good. It's got a lot of fruit and veggies in there, but mostly fruit. And this is to clean out the body after you've gotten the liver stones or gallstones out. Okay, because that's part 1 of cleansing. Now, let me tell you about passing the stones. Once you drink the oil, the liver clean, and you lay on your right side, that morning, from your any bowel movements that you have, if you don't mind being a poop scooper or a poop searcher, you're going to have to look to see if you have any stones there, and they're going to be little round pebble type particles in the stool. They're not going to just float out and present themselves saying, here I am. It's mixed in the stool. It's just like kids that have swallowed money or marbles coming up. That was always the case. I remember as a kid, mothers would wait till the child had a bowel movement and they'd smash the poop, and then they'd recover the dime, the marble, or whatever the kid swallowed. So it's not going to kill you. If you have to, put gloves on. The odor wasn't too bad for me. But, it was, I've looked at my dog's poop, and I constantly look for worms or crap that they may be eating too. You can tell a lot about poop. Okay, I'm a nurse too, so gross doesn't bother me. But anyway, that's the only way you're going to know if you passed any stones. They're not going to bounce on the toilet. They're not going to float on the water unless you just spew them out. If you have so many that the stool can't bind them together. So just take a tongue blade or get you a Q-tip or something and put some gloves on if you have to, and just go on and kind of move them around. And then go to the 99-cent store and get those little strainers that they have. There's 2 in a pack for 99 cents. And you can scoop them up and then rinse them off. Go outside, use the water hose. If I just shook it right there in the toilet. And then I took a cup of water and poured in the toilet because it was after, it was early in the morning. So I didn't want the dogs barking. It was too early for neighbors to wake up. So I just cleaned them there. Now they're starting to shrink with the air because the moisture is evaporating. Thank you. And so what you're going to see on the film are them about 5 to 10 minutes old. So these are the real look of the stones. Real pretty green. The first stones that I passed back in the 80s were a brownish green color, and they were really round like marbles. These are very irregular shaped, and which is something that I would imagine it would be that way because some are forming and some aren't. And it's real gummy. It's almost like gummy bears. Real sticky. I thought I'd be able to have them as real stones in a container, but I don't think they're going to last that long. They may even mold if I put them in a container. Even though it's airtight, I may do a shrink wrap on them. That'll preserve them pretty good, because I have to show those stones. But there's no pain. There was just a regular reminder that you had to go to the bathroom, and you just had a regular bowel movement. But you're going to have to look back, and unless you are loaded with the stones, then they may just appear. But other than that, you're going to have to go look for them, and it has to work. Remember, you drink the oil, lay on your right side. If you can, sleep that way all night, and you will have a surprise in the morning. So I think that's going to be it. We're planning the next detox for January, and I really shouldn't do that then because my birthday is at the end of the month. But it won't be so bad. Now, if you want to take part in that then you can have your first detox in June of this year, and there's still time in May. It's 30 days if you can hold out that long, and then you'll be ready for January. I think once a year is enough, but we have some that are kind of deliberate about it, and they do it every 6 months. I worm my dogs every 6 months because they're eating out. Well, we ought to, because we're eating junk at the fast. I know I go through fast food. Bakers know me by my order now, and I think voice and order. So because bakers have vegetarian soft tacos and the hard tacos, that's why I go there. So I don't get the veggie. I don't get the soy meat. That just doesn't sound right to have fake meat. Just give me the beans and the tomato and the what else is in there? Basically, that's it. And a little cheese. I don't get too much cheese because I don't know if that's that kind of cheese, like welfare cheese that doesn't melt. And I'm not eating that. I didn't eat it then, and I'm not eating it now. Okay, so I think that's about it. If you are going to participate anytime soon, just let me know, and I can send you a copy of the calendar that I showed you, that I was reading off of. Day 1, day 2, day 3. Okay, so I'm signing off. That's been 26 minutes longer than I thought to talk, but anyway, it was a lot going on, and I just kind of grossed everybody out today. But everyone has some stones. You don't have to wait till you have pain and a lot of inflammatory processes taking place, and the doctors will always want to do surgery, because there's a reason why you have a gallbladder, and there's a reason why you have a filtering system, and it has to get rid of that waste that it filters out, right? And so that's what your liver does. So you need to give it a break, like you give a car a break when you change the oil. When you have driven your car over 3,000 miles, the viscosity of the oil changes. It gets thinner because it's been broken down by the action of the pistons in the car, in the motor. It's been utilized, it's been overheated, depending on how long you've been driving. So there's a lot going on, and the same thing with the body. With these GMO foods, the foods aren't real foods. Some of them are mixed with fiberglass, plastic, and who knows what else. So with that being said, your liver should be filtered, and it just makes good sense, and it will make you feel better. I should be asleep now, but I really feel like I could clean up a room, which I don't want to do. And yeah, it's almost 1 o'clock. Here I am up talking like it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But anyway, I'm going to make myself take a shot of this 24 ounce, and then I'll pour the rest of it out, because I'm really done. And I'll see what happens in the morning on the first move again. All right, thanks for listening, and I will chat with you on tomorrow, the 12th. Thank you.